I'd like everyone to stand up. We're going to kick off today with a bit of a musical engagement. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Joel, and I'm joined by Rex.
I'm Rex, hi.
And we're here to take you through a session called Blow the Blues Away. Before that, I'd like to know how many of you are musically oriented over here? Lovely. Always good to have musically oriented people in the crowd. When I say musically oriented, I mean you play an instrument, you sing. What do? Percussion, lovely. Sing, anybody sings?
I'm sure all of them do.
I'm sure you do. Okay, so what we're going to do before this, my promoters are handing out a little box to you. If you open it, you're going to find a harmonica in it. So that's what we're going to be learning today. We're going to learn how to blow the blues away. How many of you all know what a harmonica is? It's called a mouth organ. And what we're going to do is we're going to go through a 40-minute session, by the end of which all of us are going to create a harmonica symphony. First order of the day, I'd like all of you to come up in front. Everyone, come up in front as close to stage as possible.
To the stage.
We need you to be close to each other because the sound gets more together and it sounds much better outside. Everyone in the back, if you could just step up forward. Quickly, quickly. I promise you, you're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, with your box of, with your small
With the
box
harmonica,
of harmonica.
with the
please.
harmonica, definitely. Can we do this a little quicker? Okay, the first thing I'd like for you to do is to hold the harmonica if you have it up. Everyone who has a harmonica, hold it up. Okay, now put it in your pocket.
Joel, can we make sure that everyone's got the harmonica?
People without harmonicas, raise your hands. We're going to get them to you.
Yeah.
Okay, while you're doing this, I'm going to need you to be nice and sharp and attentive. As sharp as a bee's sting, really. So, how many of you know what sound does a bee make?
The buzz.
Exactly. So, what I want you to do is, you're going to make a buzzing sound, which is what a bee makes, and you're going to do it together for me once. 1, 2, 3, and? No, without the harmonica. Bees don't play harmonicas, do they? Yeah. So without the harmonica again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Stop. Now the challenge is, you're going to try and buzz for the longest time, but you're going to look at this red color object I have in my hand, and when it moves, you're going to move along with it, continuing to buzz. Can we do that? Take a nice deep breath. 1, 2, 3. 1. And stop. Perfect. How many of y'all don't have harmonicas yet? Raise your hands. Anyone without a harmonica? Guys, could you get harmonicas to them? Okay. Before that, I'd like you all to take out the harmonicas, those of you who have it. Harmonica is a very, very easy instrument to play. I'd like you to put the harmonica in your mouth and play out a tune which you want to play. Just imagine it. Go for it. 1, 2, 3, go. One, 2, 3, and stop. It's a very lovely sounding instrument, but that sounded more like a melodious traffic jam, didn't it? Yeah? So now I want you to experience the beauty of playing together. So if you look at the harmonica, you're going to see that one side has numbers printed on it. Could I have the house lights on, please? We're going to need a lot of lights. One side has numbers printed. Can you see? Yeah? I'd like you to put your mouth from holes 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So if you're going to sound like this, you're on number 1.
If you're on number 1, it sounds like this. If you're on number 10, they definitely are, sir. You'll have to look. It's just above.
There are numbers.
There are numbers, I'm pretty sure. You'll have to squint a little. No? Turn it around. It'll be on one of the sides. Yeah? No.
There are.
It's just above the blowing hole. Can you
It's
all
right
see
over
it?
here. Yeah.
Could we have the house lights on, please?
It's like the 500 rupee note, you know. You need to squint and...
Can you see it now? Or is it still a myth? Guys, could we have the house lights on, please? Okay, so what I want you to do first, in order to experience sounding together, is put your mouths from holes 1, 2, 3, and 4, and watch my hand. When I push forward, you're going to exhale into it. And when I pull back, you're going to
Suck it in.
Why so
Inhale.
quiet? You're going to?
Inhale.
Thank you. Harmonicas in position. 1, 2, 3, and... Lovely. Sounds lovely when you're together. Okay, the most important thing when you're learning, this is the instruction bit I'm going to get through very quickly. The most important bit when you're learning a harmonica is to hold it up in your right hand, and again, put it in your pocket. Harmonica is a wind instrument. So for that, we're going to need to breathe properly first. We're all breathing, obviously, because we're alive, yeah? But we have to learn to breathe in such a way that it's easier to play the harmonica. Now, when we breathe normally, we puff out our stomachs, right? The nice big ones that we have. We puff it out, and we pull it back when we exhale. Now, it's actually the opposite. We shouldn't be focusing on our stomach, but we need to be focusing on our lungs. So what I'd like for you to do is put both your hands just on your ribs. Just on your ribs. You can find them. I can't find mine. Mine are lost. They're like the numbers in the harmonica, yeah? So put them on your ribs, and now we're going to breathe deeply. And when we do this, we're going to feel our rib cage expand because our lungs are expanding. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe deeply. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Let's get the harmonicas back out again. Now, I told you, one of the sides have numbers on them, right? Do you agree with me now at least? Yeah.
Joel,
So-
can I interrupt you? They're sort of quiet, right?
Yeah, they're very quiet. Don't worry, they'll warm up.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is the side which has the numbers goes on top when you're playing. Yeah? And how do you hold a harmonica is the first thing you need to do. So now, in the evening, when you go to a bar, you normally want to order something from the bar, be it a Coke or whatever your poison is. You're going to hold up your hand to the waiter and say this, right? This is exactly how you hold a harmonica. I'd like everyone to put your left hand up like you're ordering something without the harmonica in it. Put the harmonica with the numbers facing upwards in there and close it. Yes? Yes? Okay. So this is a simple way to hold a harmonica. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through 3 very important techniques you need to know when you play the harmonica, and then we're going to get into some. You can put your hand up. Sorry. 3 important techniques that you learn when you play a harmonica. Now if I stand here and give you techniques, you're already not answering me. You might just fling the harmonica at me. So what I've done is I've woven into a little bit of a story. We're going to go on this train journey using the harmonica. Every sound we make is going to be something which is relative to a train journey. The most important thing when you go on a train journey is really the sound of the engine, right? You can say yes.
Yeah.
Or no. Yes, okay, fine. Just checking. To get the sound of the engine, what we're going to do is, you remember holes 1, 2, 3, and 4? We're going to play into them, but we're going to play it like it is the sound of an engine, which is a chug. So we aren't going to go 1 and 2. We're going to go 1, 1, 2, 2. We're going to go 2 short blasts into each. Can we try it out? Harmonicas in position. We're going to start with an inhale this time. Watch my hand. 1, 2, 3, and... And stop. You guys are so quiet, but so good and coordinated. So I don't know whether to push you to make noise or just leave you the way you are. Next technique. The next technique we're going to learn is, the sound of an engine needs to be more powerful and literally very meaty, right? It needs to sound more big. So what we're going to do is, when we inhale, we're going to say chicken, and we exhale, we're going to say tikka. This gives a more rounded sound. Okay, fine. Vegetarians in the house? You can say paneer tikka, no problem. Yeah? We're going to do this, and it's going to make the train engine sound much more thicker. Let's try it out. Chicken tikka and paneer tikka. 1, 2, 3, and... Awesome. This means stop, by the way. Just FYI. Next technique we're going to learn, the next thing rather, in a train you notice is the sound of the horn. Now it has a very nice technique called cupping on a harmonica, which I'm going to teach you now. Your left index finger needs to be on the number 4. Can you get it there? And your right index finger, your right palm rather, is going to cover the back of the harmonica. Now place your lips just next to where your left index finger is. So you're going to be playing into the whole number 5. Perfect. 5. You're not going to be exhaling, but you're going to be inhaling. No, don't put it up yet. One second. All ready to go, I can see. Yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale, and when you inhale, you're going to try and say the word wa. Can you try it out? Without the harmonica. You're not inhaling, are you? You have to inhale and say wa. 1, 2, 3. It's humanly impossible to do that, actually. I was just testing. What you need to do, is around your mouth, make your mouth round and open it like you're saying wa. If you're saying wa, you just say wa. Now you're just going to inhale and match what you say when you say wa, but just by inhaling air into it. Yeah? Now let's try that out and hold 5. Last bit of the instruction. When you're saying wa, you're going to open this part. Yeah? Wave like the Queen of England would. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, and... So, when we hear the train blast, we normally hear 2 of these, right? So we're going to go. Awesome. Perfect. So, you got the sound of the train.
2 short blasts, so it's going to be...
Just 2. If you do more than 2, we get an Indian traffic jam, which is not what we see on a train journey, right? What we're going to do, during the train journey, I'm just teaching you all the parts, and then we're going to go on this little train journey. But during the train journey, when I want you to sound the horn, I'm going to say, sound the horn. Do not sound it now. I'll give you a count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you sound it. Moving on. The next technique, which I think is the most important technique when you're learning any musical instrument, is how to control the intensity that you're playing with, or the volume. So how we match it to a train journey is really, when you're going on the train, sometimes you go through a tunnel, right? When the train enters the tunnel, your sound is contained. Hence, it starts sounding very soft. And when you break on through to the other side, it opens up again, and the engine, you can hear it in full force. The technique which you're going to learn really is how to control your volume. So this is a sign for the tunnel. My left hand's going to go up and going to decrease. And when you're doing the engine sound, you're going to control the intensity at which you play with, matching my hand's descent. I'll reach a certain area, and I'll lift it up again, and you will increase the volume at which you're playing at. Capiche? Yes? Okay, let's try the engine sound and get this. 1, 2, 3, and... And stop. Wonderful. So these are the 3 techniques you need to know. Are you ready to go on this little train journey with me? No. You're putting me to sleep. It's not fair. I've come here to wake you up. It's like reverse psychology. Are you ready? Yes. Perfect. Let's get on the IBM Express right now. Harmonica's in position.
Holds number 1 to 4.
1 to 4, right? Train's going to leave the station in 3, 2, 1, and. One, two, three, and stop. The train, I just have to address something. So when you're playing from holes 1 to 4, it sounds like this. And when
not
you're
like?
playing on holes not 1 to 4, it sounds like this, which is very shrill. So if you're doing, means you're wrong. If your neighbor is doing, and after this still doesn't change, just find his ribs with your elbows, and it'll sort the situation out. So basically, let's all keep to 1, 2, 3, and 4. We get a lovely, wholesome sound. Train's gonna start again in 1, 2, 3, and. Wonderful. Get ready to sound the horn. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. And back. Wonderful. We're going to go through a tunnel now. Getting out of the tunnel. Wonderful. We're going to sound the horn in 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. And. Okay, we're approaching the station, so we're going to slow down. A big round of applause. Wonderful. So now, we've learned our techniques. That's all we've done till now. Now we're going to get into a little bit more complicated things on the harmonica. Could I have the slide change, please?
Joel, let's have a breathing exercise again.
Yeah. How many? I saw people suffocating when they were doing the train journey.
Eyes were
When's this guy
popping
going to
out.
stop? I've run out of all the oxygen in my lungs. So I'm going to tell you one thing about playing the harmonica. You have to breathe while breathing. I know I sound very philosophical and all, but it's very simple. When you're doing, it's like when you're swimming, right?
Yeah, you're not
just
holding your breath.
You stick your face up or stick your nose out to get some air in. That's all you have to do, but keep to timing. It's very simple. Yeah. So you don't have to inhale a
And hold
crazy
your
lung
breath, yeah.
capacity and exhale all while you're playing. You can breathe while you're breathing. The next thing we're going to do is, if you look at the screen, you're going to see some numbers. These numbers correspond to numbers in the harmonica. Very simple. And this is a tune which you're going to be playing out. The minus sign indicates that you have to inhale. Wow, I don't even need to say it. So can we try the first 2 lines out? A quick anecdote for you to be able to play this much more easily. 1 second. Can I have your left index fingers on the number 6?
6.
And your right index fingers on the number 8.
6 and 8, so you're blowing into...
So if your lip is right in the middle between your 2 fingers, you're on hole 7. You move 1 click to the left, you're on 6. 1 click to the right, you're on 8. What this really prevents is you having to squint and try to look which hole you're playing on while you're playing, right? Just use the fingers, it's very simple. Let's try and do this. Okay, I'm going to give you timing just by clapping. 1. You generally start after 4. Yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. And stop. Were you playing on just one hole? No, you have to move, yeah? So it's 7, 7, 7, 6, minus 6, minus 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 8, 7. Can we try that again in that timing? 1, 2, 4. Please wait for 4. 1,
2,
1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
4.
You're getting there. What tune is this? Thank you, Old MacDonald. Give him a big round of applause.
Okay, can we play it like how
How many of
Old
y'all
MacDonald
know? How many
sounds?
of y'all know Old MacDonald? Everyone, right? Come on, you can't have forgotten it. We all learned it. So how does it go? Old MacDonald had a farm. Stop. I'm not going to ask you to sing that out. What this is Old MacDonald transcribed on the harmonica. You're literally playing out what you're going to be singing. You're playing out the vocal line. So when you're playing into those numbers, I like you to think that you're singing the song. This is the simplest way to learn how to play a melody, really, on any instrument. So you're going to go 7, 7, 7, 6, minus 6, minus 6, 6, 8, 8, minus 8, minus 8, 7. Just play it along with that rhythm, right? Yes, are you with me? One,
Okay, the third and fourth line are the same. Okay? As the first and second. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Wonderful. How do you think you guys are sounding?
Hey, they're doing
Better, right?
They're doing okay. Yeah.
Once you know what you're doing, it sounds much better. So now what I'm going to do is, since you're getting comfortable, I'm going to throw in another variable, which is what I'm put here to do. Could I have the guitar on, please? Can you all hear the guitar? So what I'm going to do is, this is the next level of you playing the harmonica. You're going to learn to play with another instrument giving you timing. I'm just going to give you timing and keeping to the same chords that the song is on. And you're going to be playing along with me. Can you do that now? I see a lot more people smiling, which is making me really happy. Because when I walked on stage, I was getting like daggers shot at me. Awesome. Harmonicas in position. I will
Left on
come
the number 6, right on the number 8. Yeah.
Yeah, remember the 6 and 8, right? Otherwise, you'll have to be squinting. I'll count you down, then you start. Don't start yet. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. How do you think you're sounding? I think you could be a little better.
I think I'll keep going. Huh?
Yeah?
I
So
won't
Rex,
play. I will. I'll stop playing.
let's listen to them this time. Only you, no Rex, to help you. Harmonicas in position. Smiles in position as well. I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3, you go. Lovely. With and give yourselves a big round of applause. Without Rex, no backing harmonica there. I think you can still do better. We're going to do this 2 more times. What I'd like for you to do is write it. How many of y'all are struggling to breathe? Any breathing problems? Any people going red in the face? Any people
Smokers in
sweating in this
house.
air-conditioned environment? No, right? What I need for you to do is the ending, right? E-I-E-I. Nice long exhale right at the end. As long as you can. Get all that air out. Yeah? We're going to do this from the top again. Harmonicas in position. Come on.
One.
1, 2, 3, 4. With a and a. Get ready. Exhale. Keep it going. Give yourselves a big round of applause. It was fabulous. So now, Rex has been standing very quietly in the corner. Let me really introduce who Rex is. Rex is one of Bangalore's most sought-after blues harp players. We're really happy to have him here with us. How many of you would like to see what Rex can do on the harmonica? Yeah? Rex, are you ready to show off?
Show off, yeah.
Perfect, let's go.
But if you can identify this tune, you can join singing as well.
Rex, ladies and gentlemen.
Just showing off.
Perfect. So this is the last segment. Why Rex did that was, what Rex just did was play the tune of the song, the actual lyrics, vocal line of the song. The next stage of what we're going to learn now is how to accompany another instrument. In this case, it's still a harmonica, and give them a platform to play on top of. So that's what we're going to do now. Are you with me? So me and you are going to be the band for Rex to play on top of. We're going to have to do a very, very simple part, but when done together, sounds fabulous. I'd like you to hold your harmonicas, left index finger on the number 4, right index finger on the number 7. So you're going to be playing into Hol's number? Perfecto. Very simple. But you're going to have to play in a certain pattern for me. You're just going to be doing inhaling and exhaling, but in 2 sharp blasts. So it's going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, exhale, inhale, and stop. Cool?
Okay,
So
but
inhale, exhale.
are you going to keep on saying inhale and exhale?
No, I don't think I should be shouting inhale, exhale. It sounds like I'm a PT master right here, which I'm not. So very simply, if I want you to inhale, my head is going to go left. Yeah? If I want you to exhale, my head's going to go right. If I get spondylitis, I hold you responsible. Yeah? Left was? Right is? Let's check. I really like this audience because there are 4 or 5 people who are mirroring what I do. They're also going. It's really nice to have company sometimes. I don't end up doing all the hard work. Thank you so much. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3, and. Rex, all yours. Keep it here. How many of you all know what tune this is? How many of you are from Bombay? I bet the same people are going to say that. Yes, perfect. So you know the tune, and let me ask you a question at this juncture. Are you all having fun? Yeah?
Doesn't seem like
Then
that.
why do you look so serious, as the Joker and Batman said? So this
Okay,
is
just
the last
relax.
segment. Yeah, this is the last segment that we're going to be doing for you. I'd like you to really loosen up. I know you're all in nice suits and stuff like that, but you can move. Enjoy. I'm telling you, you'll get more in tune with the music if you move along with it. You know, even though I'm doing this head thing, it's still moving along in time. And it's much better for you because you'll automatically start playing in time. So, can you move when you're playing now for me, IB?
Or
Yeah?
shake, yeah?
Yes? Positive? 1,
Let's have
2,
fun, yeah?
1, 2, 3, and. Rex, all yours. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Keep the exhale going. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Quickly hold the harmonicas up in your right hand. put them in your pockets again, and give yourselves a big round of applause. Fabulous. So that's it from Rex and me. We hope you had fun. Yeah? Oh, wow. I got an answer. Brilliant. We hope you like learning the harmonica. Keep it, the harmonicas are for you to take. Keep it, take it back home, practice on it. Very easy instrument to pick up. Who knows, we might meet someday in the future and jam up again together. For now, this is Rex and Joel saying bye. We hope you
Thank
had
you.
fun.
We had fun.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you.